Alright everybody, this is another cooking video that I'm doing. Hope everybody likes and subscribes to the channel. I'm doing some lamb shanks today. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward dish. Before I get into the more complicated Italian dishes that I'll do here, and hope everybody enjoys. Alright, so the first thing that we did is we blended up 1 carrot, 1 celery stalk, and some olive oil and onion in a food processor. Got it real nice and fine, as you can see there. It's got a little bit of character and depth there, so that's the first step. Alright, and today we're going with pasta di semola di grano duro, the rusticella di Abruzzo. So we're going with some rusticella pasta from Abruzzo, very delicious. Some cavatelli. It's really interesting that we're going with cavatelli with the lamb, a little bit of a different play on the recipe. And I think a lot of times lamb usually isn't done with pasta, but I'm throwing some tricks out of my hat here. Alright, step 2 is to get our olive oil, and we're doing a healthy portion of olive oil here in the pan. Our second step here. Alright, so now we got our olive oil cooking. We're gonna throw, and actually turn that down a little bit. Turn our heat down a little bit. Come out with our rubber spatula. So you can see here. Alright, so next we got our lamb shanks here. Look at these beautiful lamb shanks. I got 2 of them. 2 beautiful lamb shanks here. I'm just going to lay those on top there. Like so. Alright, so as those are cooking, I'm going to show you, and I'm actually giving you this as an extra part of the video, I'm going to show you how to make a charcuterie board. Now, us Italians, we don't call it charcuterie boards. It's basically a meat and cheese platter. Italian Americans call it meat and cheese platter. So, we're going to come in with some hot sopressata. So, sopressata is a very delicious cured meat here. Normally, I do come in with some capicola, but I am actually out of capicola. So now we're actually going to come in with some prosciutto, because prosciutto is fantastic. And good bit of prosciutto, and then I'm coming in with a couple different cheeses. So this is fontanella. And I'm actually just going to break it off because my cutting board is a little occupied. And if we have a bigger piece of cheese than normal, that's okay. Just breaking these off here. And we're also going to come in with some olives. Now, I got a mix of olives. So I got some black olives, some green olives. I'm going to come in there. And there, I'm a big proponent of pitted olives. I've always been a pitted olive guy. Now, pitless olives are okay. They don't have the same kind of flavor, in my opinion, the flavor characteristics. Okay. And we're going to come in also with some aged Asiago. Again, we're just going to break it off here. Alright, and now we're coming in with the Genoa salame. And that really, in essence, is how you make a quality charcuterie board. Now, people come in with crackers. I'm coming in with bread. Bread is the way it's supposed to be done. And crackers, my opinion, they don't have enough oomph. Okay, so at some point, you're going to come in with a little bit of beef broth. Now, you could do chicken broth as well. Today I'm doing beef broth. And I'm not so sure there's an exact measurement on this. Just doing a decent amount. I'm doing about a cup. So, about a cup of beef broth. And we're going to probably turn this down a little bit. We're going to really let this do its magic. And I will keep you guys tuned as soon as I put the tomatoes in. And remember, guys, when we got our boiling hot water, that's when we're going to want to come in with our delicious sea salt or kosher salt. So, tablespoon, as you can see, it's going into the water. Into the water there. Alright, now we're coming in with the tomatoes. So this is like the meat and potatoes, baby. And we got some passata di pomodoro. Obviously a pomodoro passata. And this is Laval. I'm in love with Laval. Vincenzo probably goes with a homemade passata. I respect it. I respect it wholeheartedly. I'm going to have to make a homemade passata at some point. Today we're going with the store-bought, and I promise you if it's a good quality passata, you will never go wrong. So we're just going to go right in there with the one, and we're going to do the same thing with the other. And we're going to splash. I'm going to splash myself in the face. And I'm going to clean the bottles out. I'm going to clean the bottles out because we're not really doing anything. watering the sauce down. Some people do worry about that, and you can. Certain things like bolognese, you don't have to worry as much about it. I don't do it with my homemade Sunday gravy, Sunday sauce, because I don't want that water. I don't want to water my sauce down, but for a dish like this, I don't see it being really much of an issue. Okay, so we're going to make sure we get our lamb chops completely coated, right? We want them swimming in sauce. And then we're going to add some salt and pepper. Only imagine. Alright. Alright, baby, we're coming in with the Cavatelli. We're coming in with the Cavatelli, and we're coming in hot. Alright? So, just gonna put that in there. Okay. And a few lonely stragglers. And package says 10 minutes. Cook it to package says. Look at that. Ow. Oh, damn. Look at that. Kicking ass and taking names. That's what we're doing. Look at that. Okay, got our pepper. I'm a pepper guy. The more the merrier with pepper. Pepper is a beautiful spice. And we're going to come in with our salt. Now we got some coarse sea salt here. This is a fantastic product. Coarse, well, any kind of coarse sea salt is great, but if you get a good coarse sea salt, it really goes a long way. And I always salt less and add it later because I'm not a big salt person. I like a little bit of salt, but not where it's going to potentially ruin the dish. Alright, so now we are putting our pasta into the delicious sauce. And if we get a little pasta water, no harm, no foul. It's okay, baby. We get a little pasta water in our sauce. And it is not a problem. Okay, mix that in. And all right, moment of truth. Look how beautiful that looks. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get a spoon. I'm going to get a fairly big spoon. We are going to start ladling the sauce in the plate. The Cavatelli, and then we're gonna come in with a lamb shank here. Look at that. Wow! What? Look at that. And then we're gonna take a nice piece of basil. Oh, look at that. Nice piece of basil. A few pieces of basil. The sauce. Come in with a little pepper. Look at that. I'm coming in hot here. Coming in hot. The lamb. Woo! It's hot. Woo! And that's it, guys. That's the lamb and the beautiful charcuterie board. I hope you guys like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.